How's it going there, YouTube? So I'm gonna do a green mango tasting. This is going to be the last video for this season on green mangoes, and we have Pim Sun Moon here, and I'm gonna pick one of the Pim Sun Moon that we have here. Not ripe yet, but this one looks good, and this is going to be pretty much the best time for a green mango. So with green mangoes, we want to have just a little bit of kind of yellowish coloring. And this is going to be good for eating green. And this is the last stage of green mangoes that I prefer to eat the green mangoes in. So everybody has their preference. And I think most people would agree this is the best stage. So let's go ahead and pick some other ones. So I'm going to pick an Otis and a Brahmkimia. So this one is a Pim Sun Moon. So here we have the Otis. And the Otis is not the best mango to eat green, especially at this stage too. So we're gonna pick one and just have something to compare to. That's not the ideal mango to eat green. So we have a little blush here. That's a little of the yellowish blush. And look at that. This one's just got tons of sap on it. And here is Brahmkimia. They are looking good, and we've been picking tons. And we still got a bunch left, and we're gonna taste one kind of green. So this one has a little bit of a yellowish flush to it, and we're gonna try this one green and see how it tastes. So what I mean about green is the color is still green, but the actual flesh is a tad bit yellowish. So you'll see. Let's go ahead and take these guys and cut them up, and we'll take a look. So here we are. We have the 3 mangoes, and let's take a quick look at them. Here's the Otis, and here is the Pim Sun Moon. You can tell the difference here. And here is the Brahmkimia. So let's go ahead and cut them open, take a look at the coloring, and we'll see what we got. There you go. See the coloring on that? It's got that little tinge of yellow into it, and that's what we're looking for. And this one, same thing, got that nice yellowing to it. Not a bright yellow, still kind of a little greenish, but that's what we want. And here is the Otis. Oh wow, the Otis is bright colored. Look at that yellow. So the first one we're going to try is the Pim Sun Moon. I'm going to put this aside. So we're going to taste this later because that's not the ideal mango we want to eat green. The Pim Sun Moon and the Brahmkimia, these two are good mangoes for eating green. So let's go ahead and, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the skin off this, and we're just going to try it. Give this a go from the top. Got a little bruise here on this one, right there. Let's see if I can't just cut that off. That should be fine. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna cut right here. So that's about perfect. And this looks delicious. So what we look for is that crunchiness. So when we break it, it's just gonna give it a crunch like that. So you can see it's still nice and green, but has that yellow tinge to it. Give it a taste. That is so good. So this is the type of green mango that's delicious. You can eat this. It's nice and sweet. Doesn't have any sour tones to it. And it's like a whole nother fruit. Doesn't really taste like a mango. More like a crunchy, I want to say guava, but it has its own flavor. That is so good. So here is the Brahmkimia. Let's go ahead and cut the skin up. There we go. And let's go ahead and give it a nice cut here. So the skin is roughly about the same color here between the Pim Sun Moon and the Brahmkimia. Let's go ahead and give this a crack. Yeah, look at that. That's a good crack. We like it crunchy, and that's the whole idea behind the green mangoes. So let me give this one a taste. So that's good. This one actually has a little bit of a tartness to it, a little sour to it. but it has a better crunchy texture. Kind of melts in your mouth. It's really good, but I'm gonna say this one's better. Now, if the Pim Sun Moon actually had the texture of the Brahmkai Mia, I would give that 100. But I'm liking Pim Sun Moon because it's a lot sweeter. And it's good. Both of them are good. This one's delicious. I can keep eating these all day. And let's go. I'm going to show you the Otis. So this is like a typical Florida mango, right? You don't eat these green, or you can, but they just don't taste as good. So you can tell this one's getting ready to ripe, but it's still nice and crunchy. So we're going to go ahead and give this a go. Oh, look at that. Look how red that is, right? Hasn't even ripened all the way yet. It's already red. Let's go ahead and give this a crack. It's got a good crack to it. And here's the coloring, the texture. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. So that's sour. Does not have that crunchiness to it. So when I eat it, it's kind of a tad mushy. And that's why certain mangoes you don't eat green, certain mangoes you eat green. Definitely the Brahmkai Mia and the Pim Sun Moon. In my book, I like the Pim Sun Moon. Well, that's it for this video. I think that probably wraps it up for the green mangoes, for the at least for the Pim Sun Moon and the Brahmkai Mia. I'll do another video if I get any more examples of green mangoes. I think some of the other green mangoes that people like to eat are the Munkunsi, what's a few other ones, like Keo Savoy. So I got all those at the farm, except for their very small trees. It'll be a while before they produce any fruit. I think the Keo Savoy I might have next year, so make sure you subscribe, because 2024 season I'll be doing more green mango tasting. So until next time, this is Kimo. I'll see you later.